Alright folks, we're going to do a short video here about this coronal mass ejection. It is in the Earth-facing vicinity for certain. You're looking at the stereo A coronagraph here, along with images of Venus, which are actually behind the Sun from the perspective of stereo A. And this event is not done unfolding yet. I would note the timestamps at the bottom of the viewport there. And for you new viewers, let's just give you a quick reference as to where this is located. Stereo A is located at what's called Lagrange point 5, shown here on the image. And you can see where the Earth will be located with respect to that. So going back to the viewport here, again, this is not totally done unfolding yet, it looks like. And so make sure you join us tomorrow morning also for the daily space weather, when this should be done propagating. And next, let's head out to Lagrange point 1 to get as good of a view as we can at this early hour from the SOHO spacecraft located at Lagrange point 1. And here's the view from that coronagraph. It looks like the initial portion of the coronal mass ejection will largely miss the Earth to the east, which would be on your screen left. And we'll take a look at the LASCO coronagraph 3 as well. First, let's take a look at the GO16 X-ray flux. And the peak flux happened on that coronal mass ejection, triggered by a solar flare here, which happened around 1630 Universal Time. And here's a view from that more zoomed out SOHO coronagraph. It's the LASCO C3. And you can also see Mercury in the frame there. And I would note that when you are able to see ejecta coming out of the Sun on both sides, more likely that it is indeed Earth-facing. So there does appear to be an Earth-facing component there, although some portion of it does appear to be likely to miss to the east. Again, the thing is not fully done unfolding yet. So make sure you check us out tomorrow for tomorrow's daily space weather video. We do it every day. And next we're going to look at some images of the Sun by itself. And you'll see that coronal mass ejection coming out of that sunspot in the southern hemisphere there, just west of the direct Earth-facing longitude. Let that play through again in 304 angstroms, and then we'll zoom in. One more time. And here's a close-up of that same region. And we've got it in a few more wavelengths for you. Great view of that solar flare and the local aspects of the coronal mass ejection. Difficult to view in this case. And again, you can see there is some filamentary behavior still occurring there toward the end of the video. By tomorrow morning, this should be done propagating. Here it is at 171 angstroms. Quite a spectacular view in this wavelength of ionized iron UV emission spectra. Some fantastic imagery there from the SDO, the Solar Dynamics Observatory. Here it is in 131 angstroms. This should be another spectacular view here, as this takes actually more images. And we'll zoom in even closer on this tomorrow, as we do space weather videos each day. And we're pushing 500 of those, well into the 2-year mark. And 131 angstroms takes 10 images per minute instead of only 2, along with 94 angstroms, which we're going to show you next. Actually, 335 is next. And we've been seeing some great imagery out of this wavelength as well. One more time. And last but certainly not least, 94 angstroms. This one, along with that turquoise-colored 131 angstroms, takes 10 images per minute, while the other wavelengths only take 2. So these are specifically designed to study solar flares. The green and the turquoise. And let's close things out by looking back at the view from stereo A. And there's the view from stereo A, again located at Lagrange point 5. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Remember, stare at the sun, don't drink it. If you do, don't drive. Check out our playlists, also youtube.com/smAsho/playlist. Visit the links below the video. And we'll be seeing you soon. I've been your host, Dan, aka smAsho.